Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo. Third officer reporting. The other members of the crew: Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash, and Captain Dallas, are dead. Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up. This is Ripley. Last survivor of the Nostromo. Signing off.
Ripley? I'm Samuels. I work for the company. It's about your mother. We think we may have found her, Amanda. A commercial vessel, the Anesidora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell you?
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol station. It's proprietorial material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent free port facility.
I know what it is.
Transit's arranged. There's a courier ship called the Torrens heading out that way in 2 days. We're going to travel out.
We?
Me and another exec. And you, if you're willing. Look, Ripley, when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you? I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrens if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
Welcome to Alien Isolation, and apparently we are going to look for Mama Ripley, and well, I guess we can't touch the bird. Anyways, I don't think this game is related to any of the movies. I've seen all 4 of them, and what it looks like and sounds like so far, we just started, it looks like it's no relationship to the movies at all, except for the first one though, with the cargo ship in the beginning there when we heard Ripley recording the message. So I guess in a loose way it's connected to the first one, to the first movie, but I don't think it's that close. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just talking. So anyways, I guess we can't collect these little dudes. Or maybe we can. Okay. Well, apparently we found blueprints. Okay, Dimitris, thank you for the information. So it actually is from the first movie, even the music. It is actually a while since I saw the first movie. So okay, but thank you for the information about it, and hopefully the game itself is as good as the first movie. Personally, I prefer the first one, and then it's kind of even between the second one and the fourth one. The worst one is the third, when they are supposedly on the prison planet, but it's kind of like an island instead, and it feels like it's very low budget, the whole movie, and yeah, it's not a favorite one. Okay, let's see. Door is locked. I've been talking on here so much I'm getting distracted. So okay, Dimitris, thank you for the second message from you on a sign in, and I decided to activate the comments then too here, so I don't have to go back and forth and check. Okay, explore the torrents. Get dressed. Do we really have to get dressed? I guess so. Apparently the game is also for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. I don't know graphic wise if they have done any kind of improvement on the Xbox One version or the PS4 version. It kind of looks good, but I would say that it's not like you go like, oh my god, what kind of, you know, fantastic graphics and so on. I mean, it's nice, but I have seen better. Oh, this is kind of suits. I have a vague memory that they had those suits actually in the movies too. Oh, that area is apparently locked. I haven't played actually the that other Alien game. I forgot the name. Colonial Marines Alien. Okay, so the graphics are fantastic in the space. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So I assume then, Demetrius, that you have played on PS4 or Xbox One, or maybe own both consoles. I did play actually an Alien game back in the 19 I think it was 87 or 88. It was just called Alien, if I remember correctly, to my Atari 520 ST. It had a whole 512 kilobytes, half a megabyte memory, and it had 512 colors. And back then it was it wasn't the super gaming PC. It was actually Amiga 500, or it was Amiga 2000 maybe, I don't remember. I remember the Amiga 500 had 4096 colors or whatever. It was over 4000 colors, and I think it actually had 1 megabyte of memory, if I remember correctly. But anyway, that was the flagship, but it was expensive as hell, at least here in Sweden. So I saved it up enough money to get an Atari, and I had a lot of fun on it. Unfortunately, the best games or the best versions were for the Amiga series, especially a company called Cinemaware. Back in the 80s, they had a slogan like their movies were like, the movies like Defender of the Crown, King of Chicago, yeah. They had some Ant game, also based on some 50 horror movies. Yeah. It had some really good games. I was able to get the Defender of the Crown to the Atari, which I actually enjoyed. I still remember the back side of the game. It was like it was a teenage couple standing outside the movie theater with a soda and a popcorn, and yeah, it was kind of like headlines, welcome to the Defender of the Crown, and as real as the movie. And I remember I was kind of like, oh my god, look at the graphics and all that. And Yeah, it was actually one of my favorite games, together with Pirates, Sid Meier Pirates. He did a remake actually later in the 90s for the PC, and then I think it is for the Xbox, the original Xbox, and then I think you could get it on the arcade 360. Oh yeah, so you played okay, you had an Atari too, Demetrius. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Amiga. It was the greatest. It was. I actually had a friend. He got himself an Amiga, and yeah, I was a little bit jealous. Then of course I had friends. They had Commodore 64 and Commodore 128, 128. And so on, and there's a lot of games to the Commodore, kind of like a golden age, I would probably say, at least in the 80s, because there was no rules, no restrictions. I mean, you could get, yeah, I mean, it was like, in one way, the first wave of indie gamers, I guess. So yeah, it was cool. Okay, here I'm sitting here and totally forgetting what I'm supposed to do. So let's get back to the game and yeah, get back on track. Actually, totally lost here. Now, but apparently you're supposed to find clothes. Oh, there's a dude here.
Samuels, did you wake up early?
Well, I don't really need as much sleep as the rest of you. I was just inspecting the Torrens facilities. A well-maintained ship. I realize it's a very similar model to...
The Nostromo?
Yes, M-Class. A later pattern, but close in spec.
I've worked engineering jobs on ships like this.
Of course. Is Taylor up yet? She's not a seasoned traveler. Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
Haven't seen her. I'll go check on her.
You should probably get changed, Ripley. Verlaine will be calling us soon.
Yeah, it's easy to get sidetracked when you get going about old gaming memories. You'll probably spend okay, so Samus is a robot. Okay, yeah, I would figure that would probably be forgot the name on Lance Henriksen's character in the second one. He's an android, if I remember correctly. Oh, maybe I'm totally out and biking. Kind of a nice size of ship, actually. Door locked. I guess we have no access. Look like sick bay, maybe. Yeah, kind of looks like it. Let's see here now. Where we're supposed to go get the clothes. Let's go ahead and check. We go.
Taylor, good morning.
Ripley, it's certainly not good. I very much doubt it's morning either. Sorry. I feel like death. I don't know how you people put up with hypersleep regularly.
You get used to it.
I don't do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't travel further than the coffee machine.
I'm surprised Weyland-Yutani felt the need to send legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of money. It's important we find out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive accident report, it'll look great with my superiors. I'm sorry. That was insensitive. Realize your mother has been missing for 15 years, and you...
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Have you seen Samuels? He's probably been up for hours. You should probably get changed before Verlaine calls us.
Okay, she seemed like a happy one. And that kind of sound like a white noise. Let's see if we can, okay, access. Some games you can interact a lot. Some games is kind of like, okay. Alrighty. Okay, I have a map. Okay. Oh well, we probably figure it out later. Where the map is. Oh, that's okay. They have nowadays you can be on the phone, surf platter, laptops. It's kind of funny. 30 years ago, someone would have told me that 30 years from now, people will be able to be on something called the internet through a wireless phone. I probably would have told that person you were crazy. So, oh, door locked there. And I don't think you spoiled too much either in the game, actually. It's one thing if you're telling how the game ends or and so on, but there's nothing wrong with. And if I think it's too much information in that case, I'll let you guys know in that case. Just saying that, hey guys, don't give me too much information. But if not, I'm fine with it. I thought I actually would find the clothes in there actually, because apparently I'm still half naked or naked. So a little bit confusing with all of these corridors. Almost looks the same. I already. Well, that's probably a good thing we don't have a alien behind us, because in that case I probably would be killed a couple of times of the simple fact that I would be totally lost. Let's see, is this personal storage? That should be. Oh, here we go. Oh, saved game. Well, I guess we do that. Alright, save data. Do we already have save data on this one? Okay. Would be kind of cool actually if you could have been able to interact with some of the. Not saying that every little items would be interactive, but it would be kind of cool if you could like take up a cigarette or whatever it is, coffee cup, or the little robot thing, and it kind of reminds me about the Pixar movie. Oh god, I forgot what its name it was. Something with E. Oh well, whatever. I'm talking too much. Oh. Take a shower, that's cool. That's kind of a nice detail, I have to say. No, the bathroom was. There we go. Oh yeah, Wall-E, thank you. That was the name.
To the bridge, approaching Sevastopol Station.
Okay, go to the bridge for briefing. Yeah, it is kind of trippy. I don't know if anyone of you guys have played the Elite Space Simulator for the, I think it's for the PC, Xbox One. It's a remake from a game, actually to the Commodore 64 back in the 80s. That was called same name, Elite, which was basically just I would say lines, very very simple graphics comparing to the new Elite game, which is actually beautiful. Okay, now we have the access to the sick bay. Okay, well, I should concentrate on the game instead. That was kind of nice. Yeah, it's kind of a shame that you can't interact with more things. That would be kind of a nice feature. And another nice feature would have been if they would have used letters instead of signs. It would be easier to get to the bridge. But oh well. We will get there eventually. Even a dumb guy like me will eventually run across it, and as I mentioned before, luckily we don't have an alien chasing us right now. Oh, I'm back to sickbay. So I guess I didn't have access to the sickbay when I was half naked, but when I got dressed, I had access to the sickbay. Kind of a little odd. Touchpad for map. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that tip. Oh, I don't know. This is the lunchroom where I think we are probably getting closer to the mysterious bridge. Let's see here. Did we check this computer? Let's see. Oh, damn it. Yeah, we did. That was poor Captain Dallas and poor Captain Ash. Oh, here we go. Here's the bridge.
Hope you all had a restful journey.
The Torrens is in very good order for an old M-class captain.
She was a wreck when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit. She pays for herself now.
You said we're approaching Sevastopol Station. Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshal Waits, is that right? I'll hail Sevastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this done.
Don't worry, Miss Taylor. Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?
SMG loaded and calibrated. Approach vector locked.
Prep comm so I can say hello.
Channel open, Captain.
Does everyone have their briefing documents?
You can watch the approach on the monitors.
Can we see it?
Switch to monitors. Sevastopol Station.
Is that damage?
Looks like damage.
Punch up 74, tight angle.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
This is a commercial vessel, Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSV7760, calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a Weyland
Yutani Bond, you're holding the Nostromo flight recorder unit. We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers port side over.
This is Waits, Colonial Marshal, Sevastopol Station. Serious situation.
Hello, Marshal? Marshal, this is the Torrens. Say again? station's comms seem pretty screwed up, so I fitted Samuel's suit with a radio booster. I can only keep the Torrens in transit for 24 hours.
You'll have heard from us by then.
Safe trip.
Stand by. My contract doesn't cover bloody spacewalks. It's the only option, and it's perfectly safe if you do what I tell you. Depressurizer. Fuck. Hating this. Just shadow me, Taylor. You too, Samuels.
Affirmative.
Fuck happened here? My God, Ripley. You're doing good, Taylor. Just keep moving. Taylor, Ripley, hold on. Samuels! Taylor! Respond! Anybody!
Find help. Well, I wonder if we should change or not. Well, that's kind of clumsy to run around in a spacesuit, so let's go ahead and change. Save your progress. They will warn you if enemies are nearby. Let's go ahead and save the game. I have to say they could have done the text a little bit bigger, or maybe chose another color, because actually it's a little bit hard to see actually sometimes, or it's just maybe just my eyes. Let's check the map, and then let's see, R2. Where is the airlock? Switch floors. Okay, I'm not gonna do anything. Let's check again quick here. Oops. Okay, we have logs there. I think I have to get used to this. I don't know. Well, hello to you, Golden. Hope everything is fine with you. And okay, well, let's wonder what Legend does. Ah, okay, here we go. Locked item, ladder, keycard. Okay. I have to say I'm not too hip about the map part. Actually, it's kind of a little bit, well, I get used to it, of course, but it's, I don't know, it feels a little bit. Oh shit.
Oh.
Maybe time to run to the emergency lock, maybe. Well, hello to you, Chris, and welcome to Alien. Okay, so you have played the game too. Well, this is the first time for me, and I think there is one. Oops. Yeah, I would say that too. Well, it sounds like Chris haven't played the game either, so I guess we're a few of us that hasn't played the game. Well, I have to say they did actually nice. They did the fire nice. The fire particles. I still remember those days when fire was just one yellow pixel in the game, and yeah, that's it. Okay, so you have played it, Chris. Well, kind of sounds like and looks like it's maybe me, the only one that hasn't played the game then, huh? Oh well. Oh, I'm back to where I started. Well, anyway, the Alien game I played back in '87, it was basically a 2D shooter scroller, I guess, and there was a massive amount of aliens running around, and you had to pick up ammunition packs, if I remember correctly, and of course lifesavers too, while you were blazing and blowing the way through. I never finished that game though. Back then, game was, I probably have to say the games was a lot harder back then actually than it is now. Because in most cases you maybe had 5 or 6 life in total, and you maybe could have up to like 60 or 70 levels. And I actually paid, I think I paid like, what was it, 450 Swedish crowns, which is today in dollars roughly, I would say maybe $55 or $60. So I mean that's 87, 88, probably close to a value of maybe, I would say $100 today then. So yeah, games were expensive back then. And sometimes they were also in one way better, but also worse. Well, appreciate that, Chris, because most likely I will probably get lost. Oh, well, thank you, Golden. Appreciate it. I'm doing mainly live streaming on the PS4, usually every Friday and Saturday, because I'm busy the other days most times, so I'm not gonna do any gaming news videos or whatever. Yeah, I can probably agree on that. Okay, let's see here now. I had to get back to I'm getting sidetracked here. Yes, I'm going to live stream tomorrow, roughly around, I don't know, between probably 9-10 Stockholm time. Don't ask me the time difference. I know it's 9 hours difference to Seattle in Washington, so 9 hours ahead, I think, towards Seattle. Go to the gas leak. Okay. Thank you, Chris. Oh, I can't even find the gas leak. I have a feeling I'm probably gonna get killed pretty soon. When we meet the alien. Maybe this is not the gas leak we're after. Let's see. Yep, I found the vent. And right now we are inside. I know it's supposed to be a horror game, you know, based on the movies, but I mean, I never really saw the Alien movies as horror movies. Yeah, you guys can direct me, but you know, don't tell me too much. Let me try to find it first. Then you guys can help me. But anyways, I'm not that good of a player, Demetrius. Let's see here if can I stand up or something? Kind of feels like I'm crouching. So circle for crouch. Okay, thank you. Oh, so Chris, you played it on the PC, the same as Demetrius then. Okay. Okay. Actually, I prefer to play nowadays strategy games only on the PC, like Total War and